if you just leave your money in a bank account, if you're lucky enough to have a pot of savings, it's going to get eroded by inflation. Any interest you get, you're then taxed on that interest. So you're being absolutely hammered as a saver if indeed the bank passes that rate rise on, and it's a paltry rate rise. Even if we end up at 1%, it's still absolutely tiny. So what would you say to somebody who has got, a few grand in a savings account, but they don't particularly want to risk it? They don't want to be exposed to stocks and shares. They just don't want to lose money every day from inflation and interest rates that are, what we say, negative in real terms.
Well, I think the point of what is going on, of course, is in the very big picture, the Bank of England takes this long-term macroeconomic view. They want people to be spending. That is why savings savers have struggled. And actually, we've kind of been stuck in that rut for, over a decade, as Julian was suggesting. So the reason it's so difficult is actually deliberate. They want you to go and spend. Now, I think, as Susanna was saying there, of course, it's always prudent to have that rainy day fund. Never more so when we're in this period of huge uncertainty. But ironically, savings have been pretty high because no one's had anything to spend them on. So actually, what I was talking to my COO about this. What we were saying is we might expect people, you could pay down your expensive debt. That is another way.
That's a really good use of money.
That is another angle to look at, rather than just purely save or spend. Have you got any debts? Because we're hearing there...
Particularly you're paying high interest charges on the debt.
Exactly. And as,
which could go higher.
As you said right at the beginning, even if you're on the fixed rate mortgage right now, when it comes to refinance...
That's right. It's going to be more expensive when you go for another deal.
Yes, exactly. So don't forget, paying off debt doesn't sound very glamorous, but sometimes it's the wise thing to do.